This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
Chaitanya, his high score came back in 2021. That was 35. So room for him certainly to maybe even try and register his first half century on the network. First ball coming up from Hassan. Here we go. He starts off with a slightly slower one. It's chipped over the covers. There's two fielders out there, but it goes through the bite. 4 runs. Big swing, and that's the first wicket to fall. It's the first ball from Nitin Ramakrishna, and it'll be a golden derrick for him as he just flashes at that one.
Oh, he's bowled him. And Kalari is going to play all around this. Hassan, he's just telling me how sore he was. He might feel a little bit better after that because it's a picture-perfect Yorker that splays the stumps. And Hissingen's in early trouble at 7 for 2. Maybe.
It's up in the air, but it's been absolutely cracked. Vivek Sharma, he takes one look at that and just looks down to the floor. He says, yep, that one's gone all the way and then some. He goes big again, and there is a man out there, but it's the building site that is reached in the end. It does go all the way. It goes down the pitch, and that's going to go, it's going to hit the rope. It's going to go all the way for 6. Gokul does find, not quite the middle of the bat, but I think it's going to go all the way. That's well bowled, but it's equally well here, and it's going to go down the ground. It's going to burst through the hands of Haidar Ashtam. Hits that one firmly through the covers, and it's a nice shot actually. It's going to go for 4 runs. He tries to whack it out of the ground, and he succeeds. Says hello to the builders there at the swimming pool / apartment complex. Final ball of the 5th coming up. He goes big again. He gets all of that. It's an action replay. Goes for 6, takes Hissingens into the 60s.
I mean, you are fresh off the boat, basically.
Yeah.
As that is going to be cracked into the old gym. That's going to be 4. Now that's a bit more of the Gokul that we want to see.
As that one goes high up in the air. Scores a catch here, but there's no man out there. It's a long chase on, and the ball will win on that occasion as Saad Mohammed can't catch up with it. That one's swung away. It's a misguided delivery there from Sahil Shahzad. There's no one out there on the square leg boundary. This one goes up in the air. It's a chance of a catch. Man under is Wahab Hassan, but in fact he delegates it to Kaiser Munir, who comes from absolute right field from nowhere, from behind the wall of the igloo to claim the catch. But it's a good, safe pair of hands, and Vivek Sharma falls. So that one's gone clubbed down the ground. It might be back to your builder friend videos. That one goes over the igloo.
Getting pretty annoyed. Luckily this won't be on their side, it'll be on the other side. Kumar is going to launch it out of the ground. That's going to be 4. That's an easy whip away.
That one has been hit long and far. Sachin Kumar, who's dealing mostly in boundaries at the moment.
Okay.
I think it's just about okay to air.
Fit for air?
I think so. That one's
that was a regulation stop, but it snuck through.
That one's gone straight down the ground, but it's not going to go quite as far. It's a chance for a catch, should be taken, and is. It's a comfortable catch there from Sahil Shahzad. So Sachin Kumar, he blazes brightly, but not for long as he departs on his 7th ball. Still gets 25 though, gets Hissingens up to 109, but that's the 4th wicket to fall.
I know where you're going with this.
So this one's hit straight down the ground, and it's a chance for us. Oh! That's come into the box. She was like, I cannot put this on live. There's a chance here, and it's going to be a wicket. He's had a long watch at the crease. He hasn't found the middle on too many occasions. This time he just feathers through an edge. Maybe a bit of glove on there. He has to depart. 27 runs he scored, but he departs on his 21st delivery, and it's a wicket to start the 9th over here.
You can keep.
That one's just knocked away. It's not the right delivery on this occasion. It's the 3rd time. He tries to get a bit greedy there, goes for the big old bouncer. And
anyway, last ball coming up.
Mahesh Mahan on strike, and he completely miscues that. It'll certainly be a 1. They've got to come back for 2,
Oh,
you think.
know it.
Mohan, oh, he's going to be short.
Oh, no. Tried to tunnel ball it through the legs. I'm so disappointed they didn't go for a third.
Well, Bilal Zaigam, if he just collected that one cleanly, I think he could have got the run out pretty comfortably. As Mahesh Mohan, he didn't get off to a good start.
He's gone the party tricks. He's dropped the glove, which I don't know why, because he needs to catch the ball, and then he's tried to flick it through his legs. Well, a little bit of Mario Balotelli in that game in America when he tried to do something overly fancy. But in the end, it will be 2 runs to the score, and it's going to finish 130 for 5.
They've got 3 games to try and get some points on the board, and it will be Anil to open the bowling, and Bilal Zaigam, the man in form, has bat in hand to open up for Malmo. Just a bit of a full toss there, probably all right on height. They'll certainly favour themselves. Well, this one's flashed away into the offside. There's no one out there, and even if there were, they wouldn't have been able to stop it as that goes into the old gym. 6 runs.
This is going to get hit. It's going to hit very well. One bounce screams into the fence. Cuatro carreras. You can see there the class of Abdul Sadais.
Knocked away into the leg side. Will roll all the way for 4. We need an archivist. That one's hit nicely over point. It's going to go all the way. That one's knocked away
Watch
again. Well, there's the team probably waiting to come back on.
Oh, this is in the air. Oh, he's got to get it somehow. He was backing back there. He was kind of shell-shocked thinking that was going to get whacked at him, but then it comes, he has to go forward, and he's taken the catch, and that's the dangerous Sadais who's going to be out for 24. As Gadario gets the breakthrough, it is going to be 31 for 1.
Chance for a catch, and it's taken straight down the throat of Mahesh Mohan, who didn't quite fire in his previous over, makes no mistake in the field. As Bilal Zaigam gets a hold of that one, just manages to pick out mid-wicket, and Abhishek Patel picks up his first wicket, and it's the second one to fall for Malmo. Well, they needed something to happen, did Malmo, probably not what they had in mind. That one's hit firmly away, and it's going to go all the way to the rope. There's a long off out here. He's very straight, and that was hit to the right of him. I will say Jersey's not the easiest place to get to for international sides as well.
That's also true, yeah. But I mean, I would love to the day that we have maybe, you know, you could have England 11 versus Jersey or something like that. But it really depends. Looks like we might have it retired out here. Shahzad.
That's a decent enough comeback, but it's going to go all the way and right flush onto the yellow fence. That one's hit firmly again. It's going to be wide of the man at long off, who's been chasing the ball up and down that boundary, but it's a nice hit from Haider. Hit firmly into the leg side. It goes over the man at mid-wicket, and it'll be a scoreboard breaker. Well, it hasn't quite broken this chase yet, but 4 runs. It goes high up in the air. There's a fielder underneath it, but I think it's going to go just over him, and it's chipped for 6 runs. Well, that's perfectly placed, almost. And what?
Oh, no, that's my lunch. Be careful. Well, that's the lunch car. And if anything happens to that, I'll be very, very upset. By the way, that's a bit of a face palm misfield. There's the lunch car, and then the ball. The Grizzly tries to catch up.
Egg fried Grizzly, almost. Well, it should have been missed. It should have been.
I reckon he got taught too good. The camera doesn't show it that well. But anyway, any run for a point.
Goes up in the air, and well, does it have the distance? Yes, it does. The second time it's gone to Diana there. Will be the final ball. It's a nice delivery as well to finish. Somvanji, well, he goes for a few, ends up without a wicket, 37 runs, but still bowls a tidy final over, 14 runs coming off it. And for Malmo, well, they at least pick up the point